Hey, Rideshare Randy here again, and here we are in Vegas, and tonight happens to be ladies' night because of all the ladies I got in the car. But these women are not what they seem. Let's go! Welcome back to another show, ladies and gentlemen. Glad you could come. Please show me a little love. I know you like what you're seeing. So if you hit that like button and hit that subscribe button, it'll be great. You get to see all the new content that we put out there, and I really appreciate it. So on today's show, we've got some interesting characters. I'm calling it Ladies' Night because both of these rides has some pretty attractive women in it, but both of them have a little bit of a twist. On this first show, I pull up to the hotel, right? And of course, I see in front of me three attractive young women in their 40s, look like soccer moms to me. They had the big drinks in their hand and everything, and I'm like, okay, what's this gonna be like? Well, I tell you, once I started talking to them, it was nothing what it seemed. Check it out.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Must be Crystal.
There's no room in the back, right? Is there room for three in the back?
Either way, whatever you feel comfortable.
I'll come up here.
Oh, good. I get some company.
You guys have to hold this. You'll be real mad at me.
I wouldn't be real mad. I'd be a little mad.
Should I not have a drink either?
No, you can't spill it. That's
Going to Mandalay Bay, right? Yeah, try not to spill.
No, the rules are don't spill it.
Everybody.
Period.
Yes.
You don't want to see this guy. His head turns around.
Oh, I wish my head.
Green vomit starts spewing out.
That sounds like a movie I saw.
I'm the nicest driver you've ever had. Trust me.
So your head's not going to turn around.
No, I've got bolts literally in it. It won't let me turn it around.
Well, there you go.
Oops.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like,
Frankenstein.
You need another drink? Is that
no,
what
I
you're doing?
haven't had one. I'm just trying.
I only had one.
He hasn't had one.
Three white girls from North Dakota on there.
Oh, North Dakota, cool.
Yeah, can you
Well, welcome to my car, and also I just launched, I'm actually launching tomorrow my YouTube show, which is Rideshare Randy's Vegas Adventures, so you're part of my...
Rideshare Randy's
Yeah.
Okay, so we get to get crazy.
Anything you want to do.
Okay, I was just
So I was just talking about an Uber that we took in Philadelphia, and it was a girl named Danielle, and she was singing to us, and she was doing a great job. And then like a month later, she sent us her tracks, and she had a bunch of music released on Apple Music.
Oh,
She was in
nice.
Philadelphia. She said she was from New York, trying to make it as a singer,
Wow.
and she actually made it. So this is like right up there with that Uber.
Yeah.
Are we getting Randy's Roadshow?
No, Rideshare Randy's Vegas Adventures.
That's awesome. We're totally celebrating life as well.
Excellent. Any other, what are you guys celebrating? Why did you come to Vegas from North Dakota?
Three of us used to be in federal prison together.
What?
For years and years and years.
Are you serious? No.
We did a lot of time. She did
almost
10.
30.
I did
No,
10,
you
she
get,
did
no,
6.
this is not, you guys are making this up. No, really?
10, and 7?
Swear to God. So what happened is me and her were on the same conspiracy, but we didn't know because
We didn't even know each other.
we had people that were connected, so we didn't meet till we actually got to prison, but then we became friends.
Oh my God.
I got 18 years for a meth conspiracy.
Oh,
10 and a half.
I got 19 years for
19,
conspiracy of
yeah.
meth.
I'm from Fargo, North Dakota.
Oh my God.
How's that for a show, huh?
Man, this is an awesome adventure.
Isn't it though?
Oh.
We're reunited. Brookie and I haven't seen each other for 5 years.
Really? And you guys came, let's go.
We all got
came home early.
I got let out 5 years.
And that
early.
doesn't
So
happen.
I was gonna do 5 years.
Yep.
Crystal got clemency and Jody got clemency too. They both applied
She got
for it, and the president had to grant that for them.
She got
President Obama gave me
Like I said,
clemency,
we
and
were
President
Dutch
Trump
law,
gave her clemency.
Unbelievable,
Yeah.
man.
I only just got out
And we were all in the
January 20th.
dog program.
But everybody's got a story, right? And we all look like soccer moms, right?
You do. You do. You all look like soccer. It was an arthritis disease that basically destroyed all the vertebrae. Sure, please. Oh, wow, I'm even getting healing hands.
Healing hands from a bunch of convicts.
Oh, and a bunch of hot soccer moms, too.
Yeah, that one too. Grandmas. We got a couple grandmas in this car.
Oh, wow. Ooh, I feel tingles happening. That's bizarre. Oh, wow, this is cool. This is a huge treat, ladies. Thank you. Just hearing your story, meeting you guys. Oh, yeah, that I know. I'd like to keep doing it all night.
He was going to pay you to ride it. Yeah.
So, again, are you ladies married? I know here you have kids, but...
We're all single.
All single.
Single.
Ooh. Man, that healing hand, you could put those healing hands on me anytime. Oh, God, it felt good. Thank you for being awesome and that awesome story. And you ladies are cool if we do put it up on the channel, right? Because I do have to.
Yes. As long as that probation officer is not allowed on there.
No.
Okay.
I'll be disappointed if you don't.
We're from like.
Oh, this is like a unique story. Oh God, all of you are beautiful too, man.
Crazy girls.
The healing hands girl.
I spent my first night of freedom in Las Vegas. My mom and dad picked me up in Victorville, California. And my dad was in a slot tournament, and he's like, at the Orleans, he's like, I gotta get back and finish playing. And so they came and picked me up, and the next morning he had to play in the slot tournament. So my first night of freedom was spent at the Orleans Hotel.
Oh, that ain't bad.
I woke, and after 10 years of incarceration, you know, and I didn't know I was getting out. It was just
overwhelming, probably.
Wow.
I went to bed.
Put it in like a motion, and then they granted it.
3 years ago, I put in clemency, and President Trump, on his last day in office, gave me clemency.
Wow.
I went to bed at 8 o'clock that night, not knowing what was going on, and I woke up at like 6 a.m. Somebody telling me, "You got clemency. You're free. You're going home."
I have lots of kids and grandkids, and I work a car sales shit job, so I'm very.
You have grandkids?
I have
No.
3 grandkids and 5 kids.
Oh my God.
I've spawned 8 people.
8 people. Really sweet.
You know,
Very attractive women, and you guys got their whole life ahead of you now.
absolutely
That's
right.
true.
I do.
And, you know,
40 is the new 20.
hey. Well, ladies, thank you. And those healing hands felt awesome. You are great. Oh, yes. Oh. Start moaning over here.
His back is like popping.
So crazy.
There's a lot of negative shit in there.
We got
Okay.
nothing but positive.
Oh, you ladies were fantastic. Thank you so much. You have a fantastic
I have
night.
your card.
Yes, call me
It's
later.
awesome. We hope you have a
Oh,
great night.
thank you, ladies. You're
And,
great.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come?
Wow, that was unbelievable, huh? We thought they were soccer moms, but they turned out to be federal ex-cons. Go figure, you can never tell, especially in Vegas. They sure didn't look like federal ex-cons or meth dealers, but hey, you never know. Just like you never know who's getting in the car. And that leads up to our next story.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys.
Hello.
I'm glad I'm in an Uber.
I don't know what's going on here.
I don't know, but I need to tell him to get away from over here. Be everywhere. Police, you need to pull out like right now.
They're all back there doing something. That was wild, man.
Yeah, and then I got out the car. I'm like, it's undercover's right there.
Were those 2 guys that
Yeah,
were standing
I didn't know
outside?
it was undercover, so I got the car and I seen their badge on their hips. I'm like, oh my God.
So I don't know what was going on there with
Me
it.
either, because I wasn't even over there where I stay around the corner.
Why'd you pick that address for a pickup?
No, because my address is like around, it's like a big old it's a gate around it, and because it's not that far, it's just like a minute drive, but
Yeah.
to get in the gate is the long way to get to my apartment.
Right.
And so they be like, they're not gonna drive all the way in there because they're supposed to only wait they said 3 minutes.
Yeah.
But when I came out, he was already pulling off.
Damn.
And I had to wave my hands in the air for him to actually see me, and I'm like, oh my God.
And I'm a real chill dude. I'm always trying to go out and help people, you know. So yeah, I'll wait the extra minute, or I'll
Yeah.
do this, or I'll go. Now, if I feel unsafe, that's a different story.
Right.
You know, like I pulled into some neighborhoods, and I'm like, what the hell is a 61-year-old white dude doing sitting in this neighborhood at 3 o'clock in the morning? You know, it's like,
Yeah, right. I wonder what's going on right there.
That was so weird, because I mean, when I pulled up, there was that car in front of me, right?
Yeah.
There was like a Trans Am or something pulled off, and those 2 guys were in front, and I was like, I'm looking, I'm going, this looks a little weird, you know? And then here I come with my Uber, and I got my flashers on,
Yeah,
and you
I
know,
see you. And I was like, okay,
and
that's
I'm
why
like,
I made a circle because my friend that's in the car with me, they had made a circle because I didn't see my Uber, so I was like, maybe it's at a light or something. So you came, and I was like, oh, there it is. So we had already seen the dudes. We thought maybe there was just some people outside. We didn't see their badge because we had rolled past them. And so when he came back and parked right there where he was at, like a couple cars back, and they had I seen the badge around their neck and on their hip, papers in their hand. I was like, oh my God, them are the police. I was like, I ain't got time for this. Let me hear them get up with this Uber. I hope they'll say nothing to me. I hope they'll ask my Uber where I'm going. Don't worry about where I'm going. Because they good at asking people that, like, y'all don't mind y'all own business. Y'all got to find a more serious crime to do. Because there's so many other things. I got 2 tickets.
For what?
For 2 weeks for my car. I just bought my car 2 weeks ago, right? So a couple days later, I'm driving around to a few insurance places because I'm trying to find some insurance so I can be able to get my tags for my insurance. So he doesn't want to hear it. First, he thinks I have weapons because I don't want to give him my apartment number. I'm telling him where I stay at, and I'm like 2 blocks away from my apartment where you pick me up from. It's like a street over. Yeah. So I'm telling him that I'm a few blocks from my apartment, and I'm just going to go home, and I'm just not going to drive it until I'm able to find insurance online and do it online, since I'm not able to drive my car, and you think it's a problem with me driving it, even though I have a moving permit. He was like, that doesn't matter about the moving permit. I was like, but I had to get in order to get my car back from it being towed from my apartment, I have to have that moving permit. I was like, how is that not acceptable? He was like, well, and then he told me my ID, I have to get my ID updated within 30 days.
What? For what?
Because it's out of state, because it's not expired. And
yeah, but they have something, if you're a resident here, you have to have a new
address.
I'm
telling him that, but the resident that I stay at is not a permanent residence, it's a temporary residence. Yeah. So I'm telling him, because I pay by the week, he doesn't want to hear it. He called 2 more officers. They pull up. He asked me, did I have any weapons? He told me, can I step out the car? I was like, for what? What did I do? I have a license. I said, is there a problem? He was like, no, there's not no problem. We just want you to step out the car. We want you to talk over here for a second. I was like, talk over here for a second. I can talk to him. Yeah. Why do I have to talk to you? Why did he call you for? This is just me in the car. I'm a little bitty old lady.
I know. I mean, you don't look like
I am 23 years old, and y'all treated me like I'm a criminal, and I've never been arrested. State police precincts are assholes. Caught up with the law enforcement, so I came out here.
I'm gonna have to look at that video again and see if I can see anything that I noticed. That was just weird with those 2 cops on the street. That other,
made it out.
car.
He hates dealing with law enforcement.
And I'm just the Uber driver in the middle of it, and I saw the red lights going off behind me, and I was like, what? And then I noticed it was another.
Yeah, because I got out the car, I'm like, oh my God, didn't I see the police? And then I didn't see them, but I seen the ones that hit the lights, but I didn't see the ones that standing there. I seen them, but I didn't know they were cops.
I saw there were people over there, but I didn't know they were cops.
But I told your dumb ass to leave. Why would you stay there? They pulled you over. Which ones? The ones undercover? So you pulled off, and then what? So what, you got out the car and walked to 7-Eleven? Damn, so they must be looking for somebody. Yeah, them other ones, they was undercovers. Oh, they detectives. Oh, okay.
So what happened?
He said they harassed him. I told him.
What did they harass him for?
He said they was looking for somebody. It was a shooting over there. I told him to leave. He said the same cop that got that car when we pulled up behind you. Yeah. He got him.
Oh, really?
He said he didn't even get a chance to pull off. He said he was getting ready to pull off, and he rolled by. He seen him in the car, and he flashed his light, and he turned his lights on to get out of the car and asked him what was he doing. And they harassed him, talking about he looked like this person on the picture, and this and that. They almost didn't let him go.
And I got it all on video.
Yeah.
Now, it's funny. I do a YouTube channel about being.
I said I'm gonna start one.
About being an Uber driver.
Yeah, I want to start an Uber. I just want to walk around.
Do you mind if I use any of
I
this?
don't care.
Okay, cool. Hey, I got to get your permission before I can use it.
I understand.
Cool. And you can wave to the camera and say, yeah, when wasn't this a crazy freaking story we saw tonight, man? I'm glad you got out of there with no tickets, no harassment, and nobody got arrested.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
These are just all cool episodes you'll see on Rideshare Randy's Vegas Adventures. Show me that love. Hit that subscribe button for me. Hit the like button. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you might want to see me do. I'll definitely answer anything you guys say. But you all are really important to me, and I love doing this for you guys. So stick around for much, much more adventures with Rideshare Randy in beautiful Las Vegas. So thanks a lot, and let's go!